at Schodack Island State Park. Kelly flew in with Ace.
I had sushi in a while.
Ace picked this spot out for us, lickety split. Cheers. Cherry sundae? Yum.
That is
Can you guess?
I'm enjoying sundae.
Whipped cream. You're still in cream?
I got past the whipped cream.
That's what Ace said a few minutes ago.
Yeah, we're on the Empire Service 240.
Here we're like 15-20 minutes to the Amtrak, which is what we took into the city. And man, the Amtrak, it was nice.
It's smooth. I'm waiting in line to get on the train.
Oh, Ace is like, he's tall. The seats were comfortable. He could have used some more leg room, but he was okay. But it was really nice. It was clean. It was easy. 15 minutes. They call your train number and you get in line. You got to find some food.
I think we have to go back down by direction we came from.
First day when we got there, you know, we were in Penn Station. We asked Ace, okay, what do you want to eat? Well, they had a Cane's. Oh man, look at this line. Everybody loves Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's in New York City. Go figure.
It's packed. Seen so many cities that have wonderful green spaces. See if they have a seat for us. But did we bring enough cash?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
A lot of places have asked for cash, so.
It looks dirty. I thought it would be floppy. It's not. It's floppy.
Where'd it go? Jones, somewhere in Manhattan. It's pretty highly rated.
So I don't usually say a lot about food, but this pizza, it is really good.
It's probably some of the better pizza I've had.
We took a tour. It was a really good tour. We got lost from our group.
And it was the first time they let us out. We got separated.
We lost our tour. This is great.
I called the people for the tour and we got connected back. I would highly suggest that. I think it was USA Guided Tours, and our tour guide was great. Do you remember his name?
Jonathan.
Bus driver was great. He's the one, the bus driver came and got us.
The tour started, we met at, well actually it left at 10 a.m. We had to be there a little bit early. 10 a.m. and we got back at 4 p.m. So it was a 6-hour tour, paid tour. And so we didn't know if, you know, the Staten Island ferry was, you know, part of what we paid for or not. You don't pay for the ferry. And so fact, here's another tip. So if you're not taking a tour and you just want to go do the ferry, don't buy a ticket. There are people there that will sell you a ticket to take the ferry.
But it's free.
So don't buy a ticket.
Saying it's nice to have a tall son.
Yeah, to grandson. Yeah, I was way back in the herd of people on the ferry. I knew the basic area where I needed to end up to exit. I knew you were in that area. I was like, how am I gonna find them? Well, I look and I can see Ace head and shoulders above everybody else. So thank you, Ace.
See, Manhattan. No, sorry. New Jersey's over there. Manhattan, Brooklyn.
But we did 3 days at the US Open.
You ready, Ace? Ready for some tennis? We're ready. You ready?
2 days in Arthur Ashe Stadium, which if you come to the US Open, you've got to do Arthur Ashe at least once. That's not our favorite stadium, but you got to do it once. And then the other day we just did a grounds pass, and
I think the grounds pass is the way to go.
Yeah.
You get to see a lot of tennis. You're up close.
Good player. I mean, you get up close to good
Yeah.
players. Ace got several autographs and photos with some guys that were in the semifinals. So
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. We ordered him a big tennis ball from Amazon, and they sold, I think we paid $20 from Amazon. They sold them at the US Open for $40 plus a Sharpie, and so we were able to blow it up and then deflate it and stick it in with our luggage, and it was the same ball. It was a Wilson, I think, tennis ball, but it was a good thing to have.
And they collect autographs.
Yeah, on that particular ball. Yeah, on the ball. So food, you really want to eat inside the stadiums, not in that big food court, because the food court, the lines were so long. Grounds pass is king.
But we bought tickets well in advance. Did we get a good price?
No.
No, there weren't any good prices. You can continue watching on Ticketmaster. People will resell tickets, and depending on maybe who's playing, because when you buy these tickets, you have no clue who you're gonna be watching. So people will resell, and the price will fluctuate depending on who's playing. Also the weather.
Mm-hmm.
One day we had 90 degrees. I mean, we all burnt. And you could have bought tickets that day
For cheap.
less.
Yeah.
The next 2 days.
But that day we watched some good tennis.
Oh yeah. We were
Because
in
and
a
we
good
were
position.
close. Yeah.
Right, yeah. And we purposefully chose a hotel that was in Manhattan. It was near Times Square. Not that was necessarily important, but it was near Penn Station. Our hotel was also pretty close to a metro stop or a subway stop that would put us on the 7 train because we knew we were in the city to go to the US Open tennis tournament. And the 7 train would take us from Manhattan all the way into Queens or Flushing, New York. So we put a little bit of, we did a little research to try to put ourselves in close proximity to a number of things, and I think
It worked out well.
it worked out well. Yeah.
We didn't have that long of a walk to really anything.
The New York City Metro Transit Authority, it's a big area here. It worked.
It worked. It took us a minute to kind of figure
Yeah.
everything out.
A little more complicated.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a little more complicated, but definitely doable. And with our hotel being where it was, we knew all we had to do was look for the 7 to get us to the US Open tennis tournament. So that worked out.
Back in Albany.
You survived.
What? Yes, I did.
So we're back at the Airstream after being in New York City, Manhattan for 3 days, 4 days. Ooh, seems like a week.
5 days.
Seems like a week. It was go, go, go. US Open was great though. But now we're back at the Airstream with, right now, 4
It's raining.
humans. Yeah.
It's
4
raining.
humans. So Billy and Ace. Ace looks a bit tired. But notice, still have the US Open TV in the background. I think
Dogs in the floor. It's muddy everywhere.
we're happy to be back.
We're tired, but it's good to be home.
We are in the tent. I don't know. We got up at 3:30 to take Kelly and Ace back to the airport. We sleep in the tent when we have our kids. And here's Mike, Hank. So here's Lucy. So we gotta get out and go get them. I hear that they're up, so we gotta get in the truck and get them back on the road. And we're coming back to bed because we are tired. Learns living in an Airstream.
It's okay for 1 person and 2 dogs.
All right, what have you learned about us traveling to the US Open?
I don't know, it looked really cool. I'm excited. We want to go.
All right, okay.
I will.